Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit of my Bedwars advice, and how to get a little bit better in Bedwars. This is going to be like a little tips and tricks video. So first I'm going to explain like the game plan, how you start, what you do, then I'm going to get into tactics. So start off, you wait in your generator, and you wait for 20 iron and 5 gold to spawn. Then you buy a piece of TNT and as many blocks as you can. And by the way, this guide still applies to 3v3 and 4v4. You just have to wait a little bit longer in the beginning, and you still execute the same strategy. So basically, next you rush over to the person nearest to you on the hot air balloon island. Usually I do the island diagonally next to me and not straight bridge because it's a little bit closer. And you want to bridge a little bit higher so that they cannot hit you while you're placing the TNT. So you want to drop the TNT down onto their bed, and while they're doing that, they might get blown off the island, but if not, you have to think, if they're blocking up the bed, you're going to have to go down quick and break the bed, and then think of how you can kill them. Sometimes, like I said, the TNT blows them off, but you're going to want to find an area where you can either knock them off the map where they're standing, or, you know, something like you can combo them in a certain position or whatever. So just find a good way to kill them. So you continue that, and then here's where you're at. So you've beaten the first island. Now what you want to do is to either A, you go over to the diamond gen and you get protection 1 if they had a bridge already. If not, build over to the next island, do the same strategy, and then build over to the diamond gen even if they didn't have a bridge. You're going to want to get prot 2 or prot 1 first. Then you're going to want to get prot 2, then sharpen the swords, then prot 3. Those are the 4 most important upgrades. None of the other ones matter. So after that, you got some stuff. It depends on the situation, but if you have enough gold for your TNT, then buy iron armor at this point, especially if you're going up against people that have it too. So bridge over to the third island, take them out, and then usually from there I get emeralds. You're going to want to save up for enough for diamond armor, and then maybe enough for a pearl and an invisibility potion. Invisibility potions are so important because they're going to allow you to sneak into somebody's island and place a TNT without them knocking you off. And the ender pearl, it's an ender pearl, kind of self-explanatory. So all you have to do is snowball the strategy. You just keep going, getting more stuff, destroying more people's islands. And the whole point is that you don't build directly to the mid or anything, so that people have to travel all the way around the map to get to your bed. And by then, you've already found them or killed them. So it basically helps you protect your bed in a way without protecting it. And that's the main thing of the strategy. You don't protect your bed at all. So now some strategies. The one thing I like to do is pretty easy. It's just strafing. All you do while you're hitting them, you want to click as fast as you can and just press A and D keys. And that's strafing. You move to the side. They can't hit you as much. Another strategy is if you place 5 blocks and you just pile up into the air 5 blocks, people cannot hit you from that height. So once you're there, you're pretty much invincible, and all you have to do is build over to their bed or wherever they're at, and if they go underneath your bridge and start like jumping and trying to hit you, all you can do is jump down and then aim your head to the void and hit them off the side of the bridge. So then, after you've learned some PvP, practice that, the next strategy is being aware of the map. You always have to be aware of the map. You want to know where there's holes, where there's parts that are hard for you to jump, all sorts of things like that. You just don't want to fall into the map. And if you know there's a hole here, probably won't see it, just block it up with some wool. Another tip, always keep wool. If you think 3 stacks of wool is going to be too much, trust me, it's not. Sometimes I've needed 5 or 6 stacks of wool to get over to one person. It's really cheap, so it's not like you're spending a ton of resources on it. So just always buy wool. Stay aware of the people that are still alive. You don't want to put all your materials into trying to kill the last guy, and plan to kill his base when he's already dead, and you just can't see it. So always pay attention to that. I feel like that's the most important stuff. Really, a lot of Bed Wars is just learning people's behaviors, and just playing the strategy and adapting to it. Because a lot of people are going to act the exact same. Like I said, when you pile up in the air, a lot of them are just going to keep trying to jump and hit you and try to get a better angle. All you have to do is jump and then hit them off. Don't do the suicide jump thing where you jump off too. Just jump onto the bridge and hit them away off the bridge. It's a simple way to kill them and get distance towards their bed. One other important thing is, a lot of the times I see people bridging over to the diamond gen and they have like one layer of wool in their bed. What I always do is I sneak up on them, and always make sure when you're bridging, if you want to sneak on them, make sure you place blocks underneath you when you jump to their island and not take fall damage. Just jump at the lowest or the highest point you can and jump onto the next highest point so you don't take any fall damage and they don't hear you. Because it's going to be a lot harder for them to hear a wool block placed than fall damage. So what you do is run over. Usually I just punch them off. I go for their bed, break it, and then by the time their bed is broken, they haven't fallen into the void yet. So their bed breaks, they fall into the void, they're dead. And it was really easy. You didn't have to kill them and then break their bed and fight them, or break their bed and then they're alerted that their bed is broken and then they have a chance of killing you. That's never good. So that's really it for this video, guys. A lot of the strategy, just remember, a lot of the strategy is learning it, playing it, getting used to it. Just, you always have to remember, what is this person gonna do? And if they don't do it, what's the other thing they're gonna do? That's really it. Just think, are they gonna, try to jump underneath me and kill me? Can I just knock them right off? Are they gonna bridge up to me? Bridging up's a little weird. A lot of people, when they're, when you're having a stack up battle and you just stack up into the air, a lot of the times they turn around to see where you are. That's a disadvantage. Keep stacking up a little bit more. And then if they look up a second time, or you're high enough, jump down onto their bridge and hit them off. Or build over to them and then hit them off. Because they're lower than you. They're at a disadvantage already. Alright guys, well that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I had some gameplay recorded for this, and I'm not sure how long the first round was. So I'm hoping that it was long enough to where I can just put, some music at the end or something. I don't know. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Let's get on the road to 20 stars in Bed Wars. We can do it, guys. Woo! See you later. Have a great time playing some Bed Wars with these new tips. Any questions, comment them down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.